Hi YouTube. I'm gonna do one of my favorites, drive and talk videos. I'm getting ready to start doing my drive and live videos like I used to, but I just want to get used to using my camera on the road again. A lot of people be asking me, why do you point at the road instead of pointing at yourself? Because until I'm used to it, it's for safety, for my own personal safety. I tend to look at the camera if it's pointing at me. I catch eye contact with myself, so you know what I'm saying? I don't know why I do that, but I do get better at it over time. I've done it. I got plenty of videos where I point the camera at me. Go check out my Big Lots shopping haul video, things like that. You know what I'm saying? I used to do it a lot, but at the end of the day, I started realizing that I look at the camera more than I look at the road, and I'm on the road. When you're on the road, we'll put two and two together. So get that out the way. Wish this dude to get out the way. Wordplay bars. But no, I just woke up not too long ago. It's 11 o'clock. I did overtime yesterday. I was off this weekend, but I did 13 hours voluntarily. You know what I'm saying? I got paid for it. You know, they offering double overtime instead of time and a half, so shoot, why not? Why not go and get that bread, you feel me? Why not? I ain't gonna get, I wanted to go that way, I can go this way or that way. I wanted to go that way, but I ain't about to get behind them. I mean, I'm cruising anyways, but I wanna cruise at my speed. If your cruise speed is way slower than my cruise speed, but also vice versa. If my cruise speed might be slower than somebody else, or somebody might be behind me and they want to go fast, I'm not gonna speed up for them. So I wouldn't expect nobody to do it for me. You know what I'm saying? And that lane over there going the way I was gonna go was a 1 lane. This is a 2 lane. I can go around people. That brings me to something else. I ain't even trying to talk about traffic, but why do people ride your butt when they can go around? I don't understand that. When I want to drive slow, I'm going to drive slow. When I want to drive fast, I got the weekend off. I can chill. I ain't got no time to do nothing. I ain't got to do nothing. Everything's done. I'm good. The only thing I need to do is my walk and talk cardio. I need to work out. I need to do my physique update. I can do all that different times. I work out 2 o'clock in the morning. I got hours. It's 11 a.m. I got hours, bro. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, what are we talking about? What am I having for breakfast? I left the house, I didn't eat. I do gotta go grocery shopping and a bunch of things. So, I just picked up something quick from the gas station. I got some beef jerky. I got I got a Raze energy drink. I never had one. Raze, I never had the Raze, R-A-Z-E. Got one of those. I'm probably gonna do a video about those. It tastes pretty good. I got a South Beach flavor. It's real good, zero calorie. And I took a scoop of creatine. I bought my book bag with me. I don't know why I bought my book bag with me. I use it at work, I use it at the gym. But use different book bags or whatever. But just grab my gym book bag. I guess I'm so used to muscle memory to just grab my book bag on the way out. But I'm glad I did because my creatine is in it. And fun fact about creatine, if you want creatine to be effective, you gotta keep it in your system. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take your creatine every day. Not saying if you skip a day that it's gonna be the end of the world, but I've been messing up lately, man. I've been skipping like 2 or 3 days, maybe even 4 days sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I do drink a bang here and there, but I don't know if that's 5 grams of creatine. So I don't know if I'm really getting my creatine if I'm only drinking 1 of them a day. And I ain't gonna drink multiple of them and overdo it just to get my creatine in. You know what I'm saying? So I take what? A creatine supplement. The creatine supplement I got is Body Tech by it's a vitamin shop brand. They got creatine, glutamine, and beta-alanine. Give you that good tingle. You know what I'm saying? Hey, some people don't like, if you don't like a tingle when you take your pre-workouts or anything like that, make sure you get the one without beta-alanine. I love beta-alanine tingle, so it's not for everybody, you know what I'm saying? People just, that's one thing that nobody really will understand is that, okay, if something isn't for me, and to me it's just common sense. If something isn't for me, but it's for somebody else, then why argue with them and say, oh, you shouldn't do it because I don't like it? What the heck is it hurting if I do something that you don't like to do for yourself? That's why nobody ever works out. Anytime somebody even see you working out, they, oh! But they'll talk about it all day. They'll talk about it all day, lying and stuff. I don't know how many people I be talking to, they talk about they work out, then I see them in the gym, they don't be doing nothing. Yeah, you can have a bad day, I get that. I have bad days all the time, and I post them. I'm real truthful about my bad days. But I'm just trying to keep it real, man. I guess this is what the video about, just keeping it real. You know? Also my plans. I'm gonna do one more physique update, either today or tomorrow. And a lot of people don't think, people that don't do it, don't understand, or they don't do it right, they don't understand where to go, go into that. Doing a physique update is not just taking off your shirt and showing your body. You know, if you're gonna do it right, you gotta prep for it. You know what I'm saying? Days out. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times you see me just take my shirt off and show y'all my physique. If the video is not titled physique update, that's not a physique update. I usually like to water deplete before my physique updates. You know what I'm saying? Which means go a whole day without drinking no water. It sounds very unhealthy, which it is. It is not a weight loss topic. A tactic. Not a weight loss tactic. It's not something that everybody should be doing. Because when you do that, you're just losing water weight. You're not losing fat, you're losing water weight. And as soon as you start drinking water, eating carbs and sodium is gonna get right back on you. It's a temporary thing that bodybuilders and YouTubers do, and other people do, wrestlers do it, people that want to drop weight really quick. But it's a temporary, it's not even a fix, it's not healthy. Why do it? It's part of the game. I don't tell nobody what else to do, you know what I'm saying? But I'm drinking this energy drink, so most likely I'll be doing the physique update tomorrow instead of today. Because if I was doing it today, I shouldn't even be drinking nothing right now. Or, like, let's say I was to do it, okay, I'm doing it 3 o'clock in the morning, right? Alright, it's 11:30, you do the math. That's a long time from now. Alright, I ain't about to do the math. You do it. You know what I'm saying? I always leave a little bit to the fast, right? But, that many hours in between from now to then, I will pee out probably at least 5 or 6 pounds of water. That is not, like I repeat, that is not a good way to lose 5 or 6 pounds. You'll lose 5 or 6 pounds, but it'll come right back the next day. And you dehydrated yourself. So at the end of the day, hey man, you don't know the game. I always tell people, don't talk about stuff that you don't even know what you're talking about, alright? No offense to anybody, because I know people say, don't talk about stuff that you don't even know about. I ain't make this up. This is actually a thing. You know what I'm saying? This is actually a thing, so excuse me if I'm smacking, I'm eating these beef jerkies, you know what I'm saying? Jack Link's teriyaki. No, not teriyaki. Sweetened hot. Good. A lot of people say, oh, that's a bad breakfast. All breakfasts ain't gotta be the same, man. Your eating does not have to be perfect. I don't even believe in shooting for perfect. I just believe in shooting for better than you used to be. When you get on a fitness journey, don't try to be perfect. Just be better than what you started with. Then get a little bit better gradually. A little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. Because if you just go from like a light switch, from eating whatever you want to eating perfect, quote unquote, gonna enjoy it. And things you don't enjoy, most likely you're not gonna do for a long time. You're not gonna have any consistency. I just hit home for a lot of people because this is what most people do. They bite off more than they can chew initially. As soon as they start their fitness journey. Or I know people to this day, and I try to tell them, I can't make nobody do nothing, so I tell them, but then I won't keep telling them. I'm not gonna badger you about it. I know so many people that change their diet every week. Oh, I'm on this new weight loss thing. Oh, I'm going meatless. Next week they eating meat. Oh, I'm going keto. Next week they eating carbs. Oh, I'm doing this. Oh, and rarely do these people that jump from diet to diet to diet, rarely do they ever try to find what actually works. Find your calories. How many calories do you personally need? And eat right below that. If you find out your calorie amount is 2,000, right? If you eat right below 2,000, if you find your calorie amount is 2,500, you eat right under 2,500. You know, some people's calories are way higher. Somebody who's very active with a good amount of muscle or a fast metabolism, they need more calories than the average person. Theirs might be 3,000. You know what I'm saying? It also depends on what your goals are. Like right now, I don't know my body fat percentage, but I'm very lean. If you see my last physique update, I'm twice leaner than that. So this next one y'all gonna see, it's gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not bodybuilding stage ready because, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not jumping on stage. There's no reason to get 5% body fat. Well, it kind of is. I'm a YouTuber. It will help my views and everything, but no, it's not healthy. It's not healthy for that, so I'm not going to walk around my regular everyday life like that. Even bodybuilders don't do that, you know what I'm saying? The majority of them don't do that. You know what I'm saying? The majority of bodybuilders, when they get off stage, they start eating again. You know? A lot of them don't just pig out. A lot of them still got other things to do, photo shoots and all this other stuff, so a lot of them don't initially just pig straight out. But at the same time, they don't stay 3% body fat. No. They don't stay like that. They might jump back up to 15, which is still pretty lean. Or 12. Still very lean, you know what I'm saying? If I was to guess, I would say I'm about 9. I would guess. You know, if you want to hate on me and add a few, you can hate on me and add a few. You can't even see me right now, you know what I'm saying? You dirty. Get out of here, dog. But that's the thing, though. People just be hating. Like, don't hate, listen. Just listen, man. You'll learn something, I'm telling you. Don't be a grown man or a grown woman just going, Trust me, I see it all the time. People come up to me and ask me for advice just to hear the answer and then shoot down everything I say. While I'm standing in front of them, almost 40 years old with a six-pack. How many people in your regular life, yes, there's all kind of people on the internet, but how many people in your regular everyday life that's even 30 years old with a six-pack? I'm almost 40. I'm 38. They ain't almost 40. That's too, man, dog, do your math. Your head's almost 40. People will downplay everything you say, man. Don't be a hater. It's human nature. We are all haters. I be saying that a lot. We all got that haterism in us. But the difference between a person like me that's not a hater, and I might be biased, I'm talking about myself, but a person like me who's not a hater compared to a person that's a hater, the difference is we both got that hater in us. You got it too. You might not notice it, but look deep inside. You got hater in you, dog. You done hated on something in your life. Think deep. Thought about it? I did. So, the difference between a non-hater and a hater is a hater knows, when he realizes he's hating, someone might not never realize they're hating. But when they do realize they're hating, they don't care. They keep hating. They love it. that's what they do. They're a hater. Somebody like me, if I catch myself hating, I'd be like, hold on, wait. Am I hating now? Am I hating right now? No, I can't be doing that, and I stopped hating. For instance, one dude, I know you ain't about to back into me, but one dude, right? I'm about to turn around. One dude, he was deadlifting a long time ago, right? At one of the gyms I go to. I don't know if he was from out of town or what, because I never saw him before and I never saw him again. This dude was deadlifting about, I don't remember if it was 500 and something pounds or 600 and something pounds. And my best deadlift was like 545, but at this time I wasn't even at that yet. I was at maybe 405, maybe 400 pounds, right? He deadlifting 100, 200 pounds more than me, whatever, I forget. This is years ago. So I'm looking over at him. He's smaller than me, he weighed less than me, so pound for pound and overall he was stronger than me, both ways. So I'm looking over at him and I'm thinking all kinds of stuff. I'm looking like, okay, let me see his next rep. Did he do good for him? He did good for him. So I still had to hate on him. In my head, like, this didn't come out my mouth. I didn't tell nobody else. But I started thinking like, man, this dude is on gear. This dude is on roids. This dude is on PEDs. He might have been. Whatever. That's not the point. The point was, jealousy was coming into my head. And I'm keep, like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm keeping it real. Most people would never do this. These words would never spew out of most other people's mouths, just like the words I don't know would never spew out of most people's mouths. The three words I don't and know, most people think they know everything. It'd be something they've never done before, but they give you advice on it, just like fitness, for instance. But back to what I was saying about dude. I could have hated on them in another way that a lot of people hate on me on. They come up to you when you want your heaviest set, when you gotta focus, and they start talking to you. So if I would have went over there and started talking to him, even if it was congratulating him or whatever, even if, like, let's say I wanted tips to see how he did it, you know what I'm saying, so I could further mine. That's still hating because I'm stopping him from doing his thing. When you're lifting that heavy and your focus has to be dialed in. So when somebody comes up to you, and people be wondering what's the problem when somebody comes up to you. The problem is you're stopping that person from doing what he has to do. He might not get that focus back. And if he does try to attempt it again, he might get injured that next hit because he ain't as focused as he should be. You gotta be die-hard focused. This dude up in there lifting like triple his body weight. You know what I'm saying? People that don't lift don't understand that. This stuff is actually dangerous. There's people, why do it then? Because we got different people got different goals, all right? I was speaking to a associate, I ain't gonna say no names, but he got a motorcycle accident. And he got hurt. You know, I know a bunch of people that got in a motorcycle accident, so, you know, God bless. But I spoke to this one guy, and he was saying that, you know, everybody got things that they love that's risky. And I was like, you know, because he was talking about getting back on the bike, and I was like, oh no, I wouldn't do that. But then I was thinking, like, I had to think about what he said. He said everybody got something, and I thought about it, like, you know, I lift heavy weights.